All right, next on the adventure is Canyonlands National Park, and do you remember the other one? Arches National Park. So, in terms of where it's located, it's in Utah. So you can see that it's eastern Utah. So you can see Colorado over here. There's the border. We actually hit it up on our way to Colorado. We went from here and we drove all the way up to where'd it go? Aspen. Boom. And then we went and checked out some other cool stuff. But in terms of eastern Utah, it's pretty warm in the summertime. So we did go in the summer. We stayed in a hotel. We'd wake up like super early. You remember that? Yeah. And do you remember what else we did to stay warm or to stay cool?
Uh, we stayed inside for a long time.
Or we stayed in the car a lot when we drove around. Luckily, there's a lot of pretty neat roads to check out and see a lot of neat things. And do you remember what you were drinking a lot of? No, you were drinking water. Remember you had your hydration pack and you had the little like thing that went over your neck? I'm like making memories, you know. All right. So Canyonlands. That's what it looks like. A lot of it. And do you remember what movie was filmed in Canyonlands and Arches? One of your favorite movies?
Twilight?
No, Indiana Jones. Let's go. You don't even like Twilight. Anyway, unicorns don't like that. They like Indiana Jones. All right, so pretty neat. Amazon. Every video has had Amazon show up. Or somebody. Princess Poppy going crazy over here. Anyway, if you go, just know in the summertime it's very warm and you need to bring lots of water. So now, if you take a look, let's take a look at some pictures that they give us. There's a lot of petroglyphs and stuff in the area. I tell you that, Poppy, it's beautiful. So Canyonlands is a little different than Arches. It does have arches, however, it's more known for the deep canyons. So, whereas Arches National Park is known for things like this balancing rock. That was actually in Indiana Jones. So, you ready to look at some pictures, Kenley?
Yeah. Nay.
All right. I remember you weren't in this because you were cranky and you didn't want to get out of the van. Yeah, well, we woke up super early, like first light.
Like 9 o'clock.
No, it was earlier than that. Do you remember what was right next to it? There's like this like thing where you can go and check out all these like pretend dinosaurs. It's pretty neat. And that's Canyonlands. So they're right next to each other. You could hit both of them in the same day. That's the Van Chowa. All right, so there's the hydration packs going on. There's the hats to keep everybody from, as best we can, from getting sunburned. A lot of neat sandstone again. Pretty cool. You're allowed to get off trail. Kelly finding her own little cave. Now, always got to be aware of snakes, especially in the shady areas. Checking out the Mesa Arch. Me pretending like I'm getting crazy up here. But so you can see we're up on a plateau and this area has been cut away a lot by water. So here's a lot to see from on top of Canyonlands. And you can see how it's been carved out again by water. So a lot of this area in Utah and Arizona has a lot of sandstone, has a lot of areas that get carved out with flash floods. My wife taking a look at some interesting stuff. You can definitely see the plateau and then how it's been cut away over time. Got some rocks over here. This is the reason why everybody shows up. Okay, pretty neat looking at the different layers. Let's get with the dinosaurs again. So these are not real dinosaurs.
Good.
All right, so this is a cool one because it's showing you like a picture of what the area used to look like with eastern Utah back before when there was like an inland ocean coming through. So we also talk about there's Nevada, California is still underwater, hasn't formed yet. The Rocky Mountains are the second set of Rocky Mountains. All that sandstone and stuff is actually like from the erosion of the original Rocky Mountains. So again, like this was an interesting visitor center because it kind of takes you through the geologic history and how it kind of North America got built up over time. Talking a little bit about some rocks around here. So now you can see North America is becoming a little bit more pushed up, early Jurassic period. So it's weird to think like these rocks were like walked around on by dinosaurs back in the day, but it's true. And then during the Middle Jurassic, you can see that this area was it's kind of like the Sahara Desert in terms of all the sand. And then that later became sandstone as it got pressed together. Yeah, pretty neat. Sorry, just reading it. 90 million years ago, Cretaceous time, we can start to see that now we have the inland ocean coming up all the way from like Texas and stuff, all the way up. It's very shallow. So we got shale, sandstone, a lot of salt in the area. Okay, salt flats. And this is talking about how when the water percolates through the soil and then it erodes away and then it leaves the arches behind. So they're talking about the history of all the different arches and when the different layers got laid down. This is the pretend arch inside the visitor center because it's probably like 115 outside at the moment. The Moab Fault. Yeah, see? More faults in Utah. You don't think of Utah as being an area with earthquakes, but it is. And that's what the road is actually built right on this crack. It's pretty cool. Yeah. Oh, go ahead, tell the story how I broke my ribs.
So we went to this trail, and then my dad, for some reason, like went over the fence, wanted to move,
Let's get a
and then
good
when
shot.
he came right back, he fell and broke his ribs. He didn't stop, drop, and roll. He stopped, drop, and fell, and then got hurt.
What do you like to say? Like, what did I say after I fell? Yeah. Just saying, when you break your ribs, there's not much they can do for you. My wife's like, hey, let's go to the doctor. Let's go to the hospital. I'm like, they're just going to tell me nothing. They're going to wrap me up. There's nothing they could do. It just has to heal. All right. So this is showing you what used to be an arch and it's broken, but it's kind of cool to see them think that this all used to be connected. Talking about the dunes. Not everything loads. Oh, that's me getting all pumped up by Balance Rock early in the morning. I'm not sure why my keys are important, but they are. So it's showing you how the arch is formed. So in the wintertime, it actually covers in snow. And then in the summertime, it's super hot. So as the water goes through, you can see how it takes away sediment. Kenley checking out one of the arches. Was this a fun trip? Do you remember it very much? That's good. A lot of climbing on sandstone. I don't know. I thought it was a lot of fun. So, you want to watch yourself climb?
Yeah. No,
Mm.
no, no, no.
All right. All right. Delicate Arch viewpoint. So Delicate Arch is off in the distance. We didn't actually do this hike, but you can actually take a different route and see it from a distance. People like line up and wait to take a picture with it because it's one of the more famous ones. So I don't know if I have a picture of it in here, but there's like a whole line of people waiting their turn to take their selfie. Yep, there it is. See all the people waiting in line right there? Take their picture for their Instagram. All right. So Devil's Garden, another famous area inside the park. So anyway, arches and Canyonlands, a lot of sandstone. Pretty cool with the faulting and all the weathering and erosion kind of created the different formations there. So pretty neat.